Pep Guardiola cried out after a terrible record set. Hudson Odoi have boosted Nottingham Forest qualification to the Champions League next season. City 0, Nottingham Forest 1. Liverpool have boosted up their points in topping the league table by getting 3 points today. And Mo Salah is just incredible player, still making records for himself for sure. Aston Villa in the Brentford Community Sports Stadium show why they are in the Champions League. Top game for sure, and hey, a lot of opportunities missed on that game as well. What happened between Brighton and Fulham? And if you just join us and you are new, hit the subscription button, like and share the video. With me today is Eddie, and we are going to give you match details into these games. And for sure, Eddie, today another Premier League setup, another massive records in the game for sure. And Pep Guardiola today another loss, 9 defeats in this season. Since he has been a coach of Manchester City, have never lost up to 9 games in a season. He has set the record. He said they still have about 10 finals to play before they can qualify to the top finals, to the top 4 of the Premier League table. And if they don't qualify, it means that no Champions League for Manchester City next season. And the likes of Brighton, Manchester United, and also Bournemouth are the teams included for City to play against. What do you make up of Pep crying out?
Right, thank you very much, my brother. Things haven't been so good for Pep Guardiola and his guys since the beginning of the season. Pep have always been crying. Today is very, very sad to lose against Nottingham Forest, who are top in form. Also fighting for a place in the top 4. And today, I think losing again against Nottingham Forest as telling his record in the Premier League, as in a single season. The last time he lost that, I think, was 2021 to 2020 season, something like that. That was when he lost 9. That season, he also won the trophy. That was when he lost like 9 games in all round, in the Premier League. So that means the 10 games he's talking about, and that 10 games is not assured that he's going to pick up all the 30 points. That one is not 100% assured. Definitely, it's going to drop points. So then this season, as you said, he will still set another negative record. Not always like Pep Guardiola winning the trophy, doing the magical thing. This time around, things are going hard against him. Yeah, and with Nottingham Forest, I think they did very, very well. They've been able to stand to their grounds in their home grounds to pick some points against some of the top clubs, with the likes of drawing against Liverpool, winning against Nottingham Forest, picking some points. They are doing very, very well, and now they stand the chance with, I think, 90% chance of qualifying for the Champions League.
This is a game that City needed to boost their qualification in the Champions League next season. But then losing it means that they are waiting for Chelsea tomorrow to play against Leicester. If Chelsea win, it means that City will be dropping to the 5th position as well. But this is a game that they control. Much of the game was controlled by City. But then Nuno men, we all know what they were set up to do. Just pull City into their defensive phase, try to absorb the pressure. So they have absorbed the pressure from the first minute from the game till 86th minute when they get that counter-attacking. And hey, before that goal came, Nico Gonzalez set up that transition. That quick transition Nuno men are doing in the game was absolutely massive. And hey, Nico Gonzalez hitting the bar was a sign for Nottingham Forest to actually go in and win that game. But then Pep Guardiola did mention they have done every possible means to cut off the long balls to Chris Wood. Yes, they were able to do well. And then the quick transition, just miss one quick transition to Hudson Odoi, and he finished it well for Nottingham Forest in the 83rd minute of the game, and City could not do. And he made mention of his team lack of clinical finish in front of the goal line because they've created a lot of opportunities in front, but could not make it out there. Eddie, this is unlike Manchester City. What is the problem of City?
No, I think the main problem is the strikers are not producing. Now I think during the January transfer window, Pep Guardiola went in to bring some of the young talented kids, to support his mission, but still things are not working for them. You could see Haaland this time in front, leading the Manchester City squad, but no goal. Foden trying their best with no effort. Now the entire team, will be trying their best, but to no avail. Today I saw Doku, he will just hold on to the ball without good effort. The creativity is not there. He will just dribble 1-2, then he will just take the ball back. Dribble 1-2, take the ball. All balls he will try to play the ball inside, or like that's zero. Before City have that zero, even if you score them 2-0, that City is coming back to win the game.
Because the winning
But this
mentality
time
is no
around,
longer there.
yeah, this time around, that mentality is not there. That zeal is not there anymore. So they will still fight with it. They will still fight until the season is over. Yeah.
They'll still fight until the season is over. But the likes of Liverpool, what a massive way Arne Slot is going to finish the season with a boost of an additional 3 points into the league table for sure. And currently, it looks like it's looking very, very, very bright for Arne Slot and his men. Leading the table with 70 points now. Arsenal 2 games to play, and they are already in the 54th points. So the point gap is too much for sure. That's about 16 points gap between Arsenal, Liverpool. Do you think this Liverpool and his slot have already won the game? Because this was a game I thought it would have been going against Liverpool, because Southampton started an early goal, and then Liverpool came back to win 3-1. And Mohamed Salah goal record 27. With 17 assists this season so far in Premier League. That's 44 goals contribution in the league. What do you make up of this performance, and also Arne Slot kind of first coach in Premier League doing this wonderful task for Liverpool?
First of all, let me give Mohamed Salah, his credit. This season he's on form. Since Salah featured in the Premier League, he has always delivered for Liverpool, giving us one of the best moments, of our time, giving us the goals, the assists, everything. Anytime he tried to win the Golden Boot, always his name. He always tries to play out his best. This season, I think he is likely to be one of the top African strikers in the Premier League. I think the person who was leading was Sergio Aguero with 184 goals, and Salah now has, I think, 184 or 83. We have to do the cross check. I think with 2 goals, he will become the African top striker in the Premier League. Like as a foreigner.
Yeah.
So he's doing very, very well for Salah, and his slots. They stand the chance of winning the title this season. Now, as you said, now have only 2 games to play, 2 games at hand. If they are able to, now tomorrow they will play against Manchester United. If they're able to win, they have 1 outstanding game. So if they're able to win all those 2 games, that means they will be moving to 60. And now Liverpool with 70, that means 10 points deficit. And it will take Arsenal a lot of energy to be able to catch up with Liverpool. And Arsenal, as we know, they are not mentally strong to chase Liverpool to win the trophy. I take the trophy at all from Liverpool. So now, and it's lost for the ending the season with a trophy, taking over from Jurgen Klopp as a new manager and winning his first Premier League title. So it will be incredible. Liverpool, they are doing very well. In the game, also, Southampton got the early goal, but Liverpool, I think, they fought very well, to equalize the goal. The equalizer, and I think the second goal was like a trick of an eye. It came very, very quick. Kudos Salah also, like with a brace, very, very incredible.
Liverpool launched a second half fight back against Southampton and was able to win 3-1. Mo Salah scoring brace in that game for sure. And hey, Brentford versus Aston Villa. Brentford 0, Aston Villa 1. and Watkins hunts former club to keep top four hopes alive for Aston Villa. This was a team that is in the Champions League, and their hopes of qualifying next Champions League is very paramount to Unai Emery and his men. And this was something that we said Brentford is looking forward to enhance their credibility into the top table. But then now 1 point between Aston Villa and the top four of the Premier League table. Do you think they can qualify to the Champions League next season?
Yeah, Aston Villa have the chance of qualifying for the Champions League. Just 1 point, the 1 point difference, and Unai Emery is one of the managers who is capable of doing anything. Let's not forget, way back in Spain, he did a lot. He was winning the Europa just like anyhow, and taking Aston Villa, we've already seen the improvement Aston Villa is showcasing. And with such performance, they stand a chance of qualifying for the Champions League. So I won't be surprised if they are able to play in the top four. And now that the way things are going, Liverpool, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth is also there. Manchester City also say they have to. It's a must for them to win all their 10 games.
Chelsea is still
and now Aston Villa, Chelsea is also there. So it's going to be interesting. I think the last games to be played will be very, very interesting.
The last games to be played will be very, very interesting. And guys, thank you very much for watching. And for sure, games that I have played today and the other score lines that happened today is Wolves and Everton are still playing for sure. So we haven't actually confirmed that results yet. And Nottingham Forest won by 1-0 against Manchester City at home. Brighton also won 2-1 against Fulham at home, and also Crystal Palace also won 1-0 against Ipswich Town, and Liverpool winning 3-1 against Southampton away from home, and Aston Villa also winning 1-0 against Brentford in the Brentford Community Hall Stadium. And matches coming up tomorrow, exciting ones for sure. And hey, I can't afford to miss these games for sure. And hey, Chelsea against Leicester City in Stamford Bridge tomorrow, and Tottenham Hotspur is playing against Bournemouth. It's a tough game for that matter. And hey, Super Sunday clash, Manchester United versus Arsenal will also be happening live in Premier League, and West Ham will also be hosting Newcastle United in the Premier League. And if you just join us and you are new, remember to hit the subscription button, like and share the video, and hey, your opinions are highly welcome. See you in the next game or next video.
God of Armory. Tomorrow we need a win against us.
United.
We need a win against the Fire.
So, ciao guys.
I thought